Hopfield Network 2. In this module, we will discuss about the general procedure of the Hopfield network algorithm. In the previous module, we have learned the basic strategy, inspiration about the Hopfield network. While in this module, we are going to discuss the general procedure of this Hopfield network algorithms. The Hopfield network comprised of the graph data structure. Because of the graph nature, the graph structure of these algorithms they have weighted edges. Means the edges in between the nodes they are weighted, and they also have separate procedures for training and applying the structure. So they are using different procedures for the training and applying the structures. The network structure of these Hopfield networks, the structure is fully connected. That means that the fully connected structure means that all the nodes are connected to each other, or each node is connected to every other node except to itself, and the edges between the nodes are bidirectional. Means nodes are bidirectional. There are some graphs where the nodes are non-directional, undirectional, or unidirectional, but in this specific case, all the nodes are bidirectional. Means the transfer of data may be from this direction to that direction, or from that direction to this direction. So they have bidirectional edges. The weights of the network can be learned through one-shot method. This is one of the method of learning, one-shot method. So this one-shot method of learning is used for by the network to learn all the weights of the network. But alternatively, the weights can be updated by some alternative method. For example, it can be updated incrementally by increasing them or by decreasing them, and increase and decrease are based upon the difference in between the actual and the expected output of the system. The one-shot calculation of the network weights for a single node occurs as follows, as is shown in the equation. Wij is equal to summation of n, where k is equal to 1, v of ik multiplied by v of ik. What these abbreviations stands for, where wi of ij is the weight between neuron I and j, because the I neuron and j neuron. So w of ij is the weight between neuron I and neuron j. N is the number of input pattern. This n is basically the number of input patterns. V is the input pattern. This V is the input pattern, and V of ik is the ith attribute on the kth input pattern. The propagation of the information through the network can be either asynchronous or synchronous. By asynchronous, we means that in case of asynchronous, where a random node is selected each iteration. In each iteration, a node is selected randomly. But there is also another propagation method that may be synchronous. In synchronous, output is calculated for each node before being applied to the whole network. So in both the cases, there is a difference that in one case, which is called as asynchronous, selection is random, while in the other case, there is a calculated selection of the output or the selected vector. And propagation of the information continues until no more changes are made in the system. So the system will make all the previously discussed modifications until there is no more modification possible in the system. So by this we mean that the system get optimized, and it will terminate until no more modifications are possible. So the system reaches to its optimum output, and thus the system gets terminated.